Hi everyone, this is Dave from Geekanoids and welcome to another mini gadget collection. Now if you're wondering why this is called mini and not mega, that's because it's a prequel to the relaunch of the Mega Gadget Collection, which I'm hoping to bring back to you via the support from patrons on my Patreon campaign. Now these videos that I produce are for everyone, so if you're watching this on the Patreon page, thank you very much for your support. If you're watching this on YouTube, then you will see a link in the video description to my Patreon campaign. Check it out. If you want to support, it's entirely optional, then please do. But without further ado, let's get on with the video. And I've got 4 products to show you in this mini gadget collection, and this is the first one. This is called the Beachtek MCC-2. It's a very cool product, and it's ideally suited if you are a video producer. Let me put this front and center and show it to you. Now you've got a sort of cold shoe mount on the bottom here. This allows you to attach this to maybe a camcorder or a DSLR or a micro four thirds camera. And then on the front, you've got a switch, which allows you to switch it from mono to stereo, and then 2 controls. These are gain controls. Now, what this allows you to actually do is if I turn this round, you can see the connections on the back. Now, I've already got a cable connected, this sort of long, stretchy cable, and this goes into your microphone input on your camera. And then you can actually input 2 different microphones. You've got a stereo input in the middle, or you've got left and right, so you can actually input 2 separate microphones into this, and then you can plug this into your camera and have 2 separate microphones going into the one unit, and you can control the gain and mix them accordingly. Very cool if you are perhaps doing interviews and you want 1 microphone for yourself and 1 microphone for the person you're interviewing. Now the other really good feature on this are the mounts. So we've got 3 mounts on this as well. And what these mounts allow you to do, you've got 1 on the top and 1 on each side, is you can mount perhaps a Rode stereo video mic on the top or a Rode Video Mic Pro. You could mount a light on this side here, and you can mount another accessory on this side here. So it's just ultimately very useful if you are a video producer. It's extremely well made, it's metal construction, and just highly recommended if you want to add some flexibility to your camera setup and plug in a couple of microphones. This is definitely the way to go. It works extremely well. So that's the Beachtek MCC-2. So moving on, let's stick on this side of the chair that I'm sitting in, and this is the MPOW 4-port USB charging station. Now I've shown you similar devices to this before. This is what the product packaging looks like, and you can check them out at xmpow.com. And this is really cool because basically it comes with a power cable in the box, and you plug the power cable in to the input there, and then it actually gives you 4 USB outputs. So through 1 power socket you can charge 4 devices, and if I just turn this over you can see the output rating on each of those outputs across the top there. Very useful, very well made. It's primarily plastic, but it doesn't need to be made of anything else. And I'll tell you what I use this sort of device for. If you saw my studio desk that I actually gave you a tour of, the Blue Lounge studio desk, you can actually hide all your cables inside the desk. And I've got a very similar device to this, and I'll be adding this to the studio desk as well. And I hide this away in the sort of cavity inside the desk, and then I just have the USB cables coming out and poking out the little sort of holes in the desk so that I can easily charge devices. Now I'm working on another desk for the editing room, and what I plan to do this one is actually add some Velcro to the bottom and stick it on the underside of the desk so that this portion here is facing the back of the desk, and then I can just have the USB cables coming up, and I'll find some way of attaching them to the back of the desk so they don't keep falling down. And then this will plug into the mains, and then I've got 4 charging ports. Really cool product, and absolutely love it. So this is the MPOW 4-port USB charging station. Really cool device, and I absolutely love the fact that a lot of companies are bringing this type of device out now that makes it very easy to charge multiple devices, because after all, we are getting more and more of these sort of smartphones, tablet devices, even digital cameras that all charge via USB. So it's really great that we can now charge these easily. So let's move on. We've got another product, and this is another charging product. This is from Kensington. This is what the product packaging looks like. It's the AbsolutePower Charge Sync Stand, and it's actually for the iPhone 5, the iPhone 5S or the iPhone 5C. And this is what it looks like. I actually forgot to get my phone out of my pocket before I started this. But basically it's a very, very weighty stand, extremely weighty, very, very high quality. And on the bottom, it's got sort of a rubber base to it, so it doesn't slip around on the desk. A nice sort of grooved design. And then it's got an integrated cable. Now this integrated cable is USB, so you can plug this into your computer if you want to use it as a charge and sync stand, or it also comes supplied with a wall charger as well. Now I'm in the UK, so it came supplied with a 3-pin charger, but if you're in another country, it'll come with something suitable for your country. And then you can plug this into the mains and just use it as a charging base. This little section here, where the lightning connector is, let me just show you that. So that actually moves, so it's got some flex to it. And it's really great. You can sit your iPhone on, so this is my iPhone, and it will sit on the stand and actually charge. It looks really very, very cool, and it looks ultimately really sort of stylish on the desk. At first glance, when I first got this out of the packaging and had a look at it, I didn't really like this portion here. I thought, it's not too good. I don't like the way they've done the grooves. But actually, it adds a nice little sort of design aspect to the stand, so I really do like it. There's also a tiny bit of rubber just on there, so that if you're using your iPhone not in a case, it's not going to mark it. So very, very good. Like that a lot. And then last but not least, we have got a charger. This is what the packaging looks like. This is the Hue Plus from Juno Power. So this is the packaging, and inside the packaging you get a little tiny charging cable, so USB charging cable, micro USB to full size USB, and the actual capacity on this, I think it's 9,900 milliamp hours. The input's 5 volt 1 amp, and it's got two outputs. One of them's 1 amp output and one of them's a 2.1 amp output. Charge cycles 500 times minimum. And what you use a device like this for is for charging your devices. This is the actual Hue Plus. You can see this is the back end of it. And then if I go around the front, you'll see why this one actually differs itself from the competition. Can you see it? It's got an actual display on it. So you've got the input here for actually charging the internal battery inside this casing. And it is a really nice metal casing, very well constructed. It's got the two outputs there for charging two devices at the same time, and then it's got a little push button, and as you push this button, it actually lights up and shows you the remaining battery capacity. Look at that. So it actually shows you how much battery capacity. If I get it up the right way, that was a bit of a fail, wasn't it? It'll show you this up the right way. So it shows you how much charge you have got left inside the internal battery. So we're running at 94%. Let me just push that again. So 94% left inside here. Very, very cool. I really do like this. And the other thing I like about it is its construction. It's got nice curved edges, very, very nicely designed, and just really, really solidly built. Not too heavy, nice and portable as well. If I show you this against my iPhone again, you can see it's a little bit thicker than the iPhone and obviously heavier, but it's about the same sort of overall size. It's obviously a little bit shorter, you can see that there, but a little bit wider, and it is just so nice. This is one of the best battery sort of backup packs that I've experienced because it is so well built. It's very, very solid, and I love the fact that I can push that. Let me do it again, and it says 94%. I love that instead of having LEDs which give you a rough idea of how much charge you've got left, I love the fact that it actually shows you the exact amount you've got left. Let me just show you that display once more. Look at that. Very, very cool. So this is the Hue Plus from Juno Power, and I will leave a link to all of the products I've shown you in this video in the video description, so do check that out. So that's it for this mini gadget collection. I hope you've enjoyed it. I love sharing these products with you. I can talk about tech all day, so there will be more mini gadget collections coming, and if you can show your support on the Patreon page, hopefully we will relaunch the mega gadget collection very soon. So thanks for watching, hit that like button, and I will see you all in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to see another video of mine, please do click the annotation on the top of your screen now, and also you can click the annotation on the bottom of your screen and subscribe to the Geekanoids channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all again next time.